Trafficking is the buying and selling of people. Every minute, one young person somewhere in the world is bought for a price, sold on, and taken from their home and taken somewhere to be used. And sadly, this crime is the fastest growing crime in the world. So it has overtaken the buying and selling of illegal drugs. And the only thing that beats it is the buying and selling of weapons of mass destruction. Every minute, a young person is told a lie. Because often trafficking happens because they have a dream. They dream that they would like to travel. They dream for a choice. They dream for a new job. I think when I was younger, I was the same. A trafficker will trick them, coerce them, groom them, and then over time take them somewhere, and the dream becomes a nightmare. Trafficking happens in all sorts of ways. You can be trafficked into the sex industry. You can be trafficked for forced labour, put on a farm, used in a restaurant. In any city in the UK, you can be trafficked to beg in the streets and you may only be 5 years old. Or you could be the baby in a woman's arms and she's not your mother. You can be trafficked for your organs. You can be even trafficked for child sacrifice. Trafficked for domestic servitude to become someone's slave in their home. All of this is a market, is a crime where people are profit. And traffickers around the world move people in and out of cities, in and out of countries, across borders, and make a huge amount of money. One of the hardest things about learning about trafficking is it is a horrendous crime. It can overwhelm us. One of the worst things we can do is feel disempowered at the end. There's nothing we can do. But that is not the truth. Stop the Traffic is about enabling anybody, anywhere, to do just that. To be part of something that is stopping the traffic. Here on the streets of Bristol, around the country, across borders, and we can be part of a global movement that stops the traffic in countries that you will never visit. Part of what makes a girl particularly vulnerable to being trafficked is the fact that they are often not being educated. Their lack of choice, their lack of opportunity forces them to want to escape. The dream lives somewhere else. They become natural prey for a trafficker who can lie, coerce, blackmail, take. So Stop the Traffic wants to enable people everywhere to give those girls a freedom ticket for life. Stop the Traffic will work with a number of partner organisations, ones that we know, ones that are part of who Stop the Traffic and the coalition that is Stop the Traffic around the world. And we will be working with those organisations in areas where young women are highly vulnerable. Areas like Thailand, around Southeast Asia, Tanzania, areas that I've never visited, areas that might be that we've never been to, but I know that the traffickers are there. Stop the Traffic is really excited and privileged to be partnering with Love Running. We know that Freedom Ticket for Life is going to go global, but Love Running is the first place that's going to run for Freedom Ticket for Life. You will be there in May, and from then on, imagine passing the baton on to thousands of young people, all ages, all nations around the world, who will continue to run across this year, raising money so that girls can be educated, girls who were vulnerable to being trafficked, girls being given a freedom ticket. I know Love Running isn't full of professional runners, that some of you don't actually maybe enjoy running. I'm one of them. But for every step you take, for all the training, for the hard, heavy breathing as you go round and wonder whether you can make the next turn. It's a reminder to all of us that we do this in fun and in fearsome trepidation of whether we get to the end line. And we remember those for whom there is no space to run, no freedom to make that choice. But in running, we give them that choice. So thank you. Thank you for being generous. Thank you for running. Thank you for being part of Stop the Traffik and giving a Freedom Ticket for Life.